Dairy steers, beef steers. Which one is king? This is a test I've wanted to perform for a long time. It's an age-old debate. The dairyman thinks nothing beats the Holstein steer. The ranchers have spent billions of dollars marketing to us that their product is by far superior. Today, we have a third option. We have the beef over dairy industry, which crosses a Holstein with an Angus, and you get a cross. It's getting really popular. We have in front of us 100% Angus beef, a Holstein Angus cross, and 100% Holstein. These were raised by the same farmer. We slaughtered them at the exact same weight, and they were fed the exact same thing during their life cycle. We're going to grade them on 10 different points of criteria. Everything from what the carcass looks like, to how it ages, to what the steaks look like, to taste, to cost. At the end of this, we're going to come up with one winner. Beef, cross, or dairy. Stick with us and find out. Here's the first animal that was dropped off, a nice cross. The second animal that came off the trailer was a really nice looking Holstein. And lastly, coming off the trailer, we have a red Angus beef. Our first test is skinning ease and carcass quality. We couldn't tell a huge difference between these animals. Again, they were all raised by the same farmer, fed the exact same thing. At the end of the day, our butchers tend to pick beef breeds because they're just a little bit more durable. The skin is a little hardier, a little easier to get that animal ready for the cooler. So we'll give the Angus the top spot here, followed by the cross, and ending with the Holstein. For this test, we have visual appearance of the steaks and marbling. These are the things that our customers look for when they're in the case deciding what steak they're going to buy. Overall, when you look at it, the Holstein had amazing marbling. The cross had really good marbling. And this particular beef Angus set of steaks that we have out there, they don't have the best marbling, but they have a much better shape. It's a bigger, beefier steak all the way around. The cross brings that nice marbling and that shape all together. As you can see, it's got that nice, long, big ribeye section. The New York strip starts to dive off a little bit, which we don't like. When you come look at the Holstein, it's got beautiful marbling, but the steaks are just longer, not as round. And then you've got these skinny New York strips. This is really hard to determine a winner. But at the end of the day, the cross takes all of the pros of that Holstein, takes the pros of that beef Angus, and it combines them together. It's going to take the top spot. And for us, the next most important thing is it's hard to sell a ton of fat to a customer. You need a good, big, beefy steak. That's why the Angus is going to be in number 2, and the Holstein is going to be right behind it in 3rd. It's just got too long of a loin, too much fat on each one. It's going to take that bottom spot for us. All right, so for the viewers, we have all of 1 blind taste test, number 2 blind taste test, number 3. So we're all going to start on number 1, completely blind taste test. Is this the ribeye? Very tender.
Yeah.
Taste is money.
Mm-hmm. Really tender bite.
Tender, the fat melts, not overly big of a fat pocket.
Nice and juicy.
Oh, I'd pound that. Number 2, tender, but the taste is off.
Doesn't have quite as much flavor as the last one.
It's got just that flavor that I don't tend to like as much. There's something in there, I think.
It's not that rich beef flavor.
Yeah, it's less richness, more hardiness.
I don't feel
When I bite into a steak and I get that flavor, I'm just like, I'll eat it, but I'm not quite as happy.
Yeah.
Overall, cooked to perfection, all of them.
This one, I got a big eye of fat in here.
Ooh.
There's none of
Off
that
the bat was the most tender, most flavor, most juice.
richest flavor.
Mm-hmm.
The fat's really rich, melts in your mouth.
Yeah, that's really good. 3 and 1 to me were both good. 2, I didn't like.
I'd say 3 took it
Yeah.
considerable amount, honestly, over 1 and 2. I would go 3, 1, 2.
Same.
And I'm split on 3 and 1. 2's for sure last. Both 3 and 1 are both really good to me.
Flavors on 3 and 1 were both really good, but the richness from the fat comes out of 3 a lot more for me.
We got top sirloin.
All right. Starting with number 1.
Visually, they all look really good. Way more fat on number 1.
Cooked well. Typical sirloin, like chewing on a cowboy boot.
That's tough.
I don't know. Flavor's not bad.
It's more of like a hearty.
It's got that flavor that came out on that one ribeye in the last round.
Mm-hmm. I don't like
See, I don't
sirloins really either.
They're better in a kebab.
I guess I'll finish it, but I don't know. I don't love it. Boys ready for number 2? More tender.
Way more tender.
A little bit more of a classic beef flavor, but
Still a little flat on flavor though.
yeah, not the best thing I've ever tasted. Again, it's so
Definitely beats number one, though.
definitely beats number one. It's not even close.
Those two are very similar to me.
Yeah, number 3. That's pretty tender. Better.
Way more tender of a.
No, none of the off taste.
No, that one the flavor comes all the way through on.
I'm gonna go with number 3. I think.
Go 3 takes it.
I lean with 2 on that one.
Do you?
to be honest.
I
I
did
can see
3.
that. I can see 2.
I did 3, 2, 1. So yep.
Either way, sirloin's sirloin, huh?
Yeah.
More or less. I mean, 3 gets my vote too because it doesn't have the fat doesn't have taste.
I'm split between 3 and 2. One's on the bottom.
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, boys are ready, huh?
Yep. I'm ready for this one.
Fine.
Last but not least, the porterhouse. Okay, we're gonna start at number 1.
Looking pretty good.
So we've got a little strip and a little tenderloin, huh? Okay, good starting point.
Strip isn't the most tender thing in the world.
No.
That tendy's nice and solid.
Number 1's got a little bit of that off taste to me though.
I agree.
Tenderloin still melts in your mouth. That flavor doesn't pop through as much as you want it to.
I agree. Number 2,
Number 2.
a little tougher.
That is really tough on that New York.
Way more of a chew on number 2.
Mine was close because I got the silver stripe through my New York on the first one.
Flavor falls a little flat.
Yeah, even the fillet isn't like as tender as number 1
I think I'd pick 1 over 2 right now.
for sure.
Yep.
Fillet was much better bite on that second one.
Last but
Number
not
3.
least, number 3,
Tenderloin just melts in your mouth. on
tender,
number 3.
much more tender.
I think that New York was more tender than that number 2 tenderloin.
Yeah. 3 by far takes that.
Most tender.
Mm-hmm.
Flavor didn't pop for any of them
Any of them,
necessarily
no.
for me. I mean, the ribeye overall is just the best steak. The sirloin had some weirdness to it.
The strip on number 3 popped a little bit more for me than any of the other ones.
Yeah.
I think it had a deeper, richer flavor, like
Yeah.
beef flavor. Number 3 did anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with number 3.
Yep.
Then number 1, then number 2.
Yeah.
I
I'm right
agree.
there with you.
So
Yep.
we're all 3, 1, 2.
Yep.
One thing that's interesting is all of the tests we were pretty much
In agreement.
we were in agreement on most of them.
Mm-hmm. There was always one that had an off flavor on it, which I'm gonna assume is the Holstein, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, flavor profile and everything stayed pretty consistent. Like there was always the one that had a little off-brand, and then the rich, robust fat. This is a fat for me. It's not necessarily the beef itself, I feel, but the fat caps.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I can't wait to see the results.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we got the results in. I mean, I'm shocked. I
Didn't
guess.
go the way that I thought it was going.
I didn't think so either.
I've eaten plenty of Holsteins, and that taste, I read through choices 1, 2, and 3, and a bunch of different steaks that we had.
I thought I could pick out the Holstein on every group, and I think I was wrong on every group,
Right.
to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it's so dependent on every carcass, every cut. It's going to be a little different.
Genetic, how it's processed. I mean, there's a million factors that go into it.
The best thing you can do is come to Malacca Meats, go to the case, look for the one with the shape you want and the best marbling, buy that baby, and go cook it up. At the end of the day, it was pretty clear what we noticed. The Angus did the best when it came to yield from the live weight of that carcass into what you actually had for a saleable product. Second best was the Cross, and then last was the Holstein. So at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, you're getting the most amount of high dollar cuts off of your Angus, and you're getting the least amount of them off of the Holstein. If you guys want more details, reach out to us. We'll share it with you. But that's the way it shakes out in terms of the yield and the numbers. When you add up all of these numbers, in this particular situation, the Holstein ended up on top, followed by the Angus, followed by the Cross. Again, all of these were raised by the same farmer. They were raised right. They were fed right. It only makes sense that they ended up so close to each other. At the end of the day, the most important thing is that you know your farmer, you know your processor, and you trust them, because if they do all the little steps right, you're going to get a good product. You can get somebody that doesn't raise or doesn't process the best Angus in the world, or you can get somebody that feeds that Holstein right, they process it right, and you're going to take this one every day. So it's so important to trust your farmer, trust your processor, develop those relationships, and most of all, be part of the cycle of the food that you eat. Thank you for enjoying this video. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you.